as Nexa makes his way up into the bomb site. Goosh down onto Hooksy to 5 points of HP, dead to the hands of Deco. Monacy also gooshed and dealt with by Celta next up. Nexa now needs to play careful, needs to play silent and sneaky from this position. The bomb should get planted. Kenzie and Nori still check it anyway, and the kills are pouring in for Aurora.
It just shows that how much room and space they were able to exploit in from CT. Nico's even been seen out towards Donuts.
Hunter tapping on, dishing out some damage, but Lackey's flank now involved. Finally, one trade, two trades come back from the Bosnians, but it's far too late for them to get anything more in this. A 1v3 now for Hunter, knowing where Lackey is, trying to isolate that one frag, but the T's are closing in positions. He's been baited out. Is enough. G2. There's rifles now to try and hold their position here on Ancient. Nexa will kick things off. Celta first to fall. Kenzie been spotted next. The smokes are in. And they will try and make their way up to the bomb site. But there's other defensive elements here from G2. Monacy and Hunter on opposite ends of the bomb site. Kenzie can win out that first fight. Lucky with a swing. And Monacy goes down as well.
I can't believe this round's actually been recovered. You look at that position. Man advantage. 3 players defending up towards A. G2 were in a prime position. And Aurora individually have been able to recover the rounds.
There shouldn't be any way back in for G2 either. Nexa on 1 HP, so that single man advantage is more like a 2. And they're going to back off for it, save these weapons in for the T-side start.
You have a look at the best maps in the pool for Aurora. Ancient, highest picked map in best of 3 history in CS2. Nuke is number 2 and Overpass is number 3. This has always been a stronghold here from Aurora, so we can expect map number 1 to get off to a good beginning. 3-0, G2.
We'll find out where those bench players do go, where those free agents and going to find themselves any homes if possible. For now, it's 1-for-1 trades in a mid-control. Hunter and Lackey engaged first and foremost. Celta and Monacy are the 2 men to fall. Damage done towards Lackey and to Hunter in that exchange. Meanwhile, Nico bursting on towards Nori will catch off the kill that gets the advantage for G2.
Now, Nico doing work out there towards the B side. Now, because there was a lot of space being created out towards red, that's where Lackey for a moment felt like he could have pressed even further. But losing that pick out towards B is going to lead him into Donut instead.
Minute to play with. Lackey just allowed to walk into that A bomb site. Unknown to the G2 side. He might find a hell of a backstab or just an insertion point. Let's see how far he goes with this. Actually, Nico is ready for the position, but he is low HP, as is Hunter here against Kenzie. And he still wins that fight. Nexa has been found. Lackey needs to swing back and find Nico, but he's not able to hit the shot. His back was turned. He didn't know exactly where the player was, so couldn't adjust in time. Now it's Deco to try and hold on to a 1-on-3. Bomb is on his back, but there's 2 CTs to meet him.
There should be no chance of getting the bomb plant. What he might try and do is tap it just to draw some further fights in the open. They know that Nico's low.
18 seconds. Hooksy seen. Second player falls. Oh no, Deco. Bomb plant should be secured. Hunter's on the way. Both players on similar HP bars.
Oh, if there's anyone to win it, surely it's Deco. Oh, this could be on. This could be very much on in the 1v3.
Hooksy giving up his life to potentially let this whole thing fall apart. Deco. And where Hunter is, he has the kit. He's got to tap that bomb, try to draw out the fight, stick the whole thing, best play to call. And Deco's not peeking it, a timer. Mackey's making up. Hunter has no idea, caught on the reload. Spray sees the second player. Nico goes down, and Celta can follow it up. Nexa's in with 1 trade, but all of his teammates have fallen. It's a full-on 1 versus 4. He's got that first, trying to spot out Deco, desperate for a return. But Hooksy's also not started a frag yet. On point on the defensive for the captain. Hunter sees so many with the cracked open smoke. The HE, I assume that came in from Nexa, able to support the opener. And he can follow it up, or no, he can't. Nades return. Deco dealt with by the HE, so Hunter ends up with a triple at the start.
A very good round coming through from Hunter. Aggressive up there from shelf and looking to try and get contact immediately. Now, Nori did see Hooksy getting aggressive down from ramp. This is going to be tough to bring back on a 2v4, but for Aurora's sake, there's still so much cash. Prod your way around. You still got a minute 10 on the clock. You can still start working a mid-round and try and keep it expensive.
I'll start walking. The G2 have adjusted as appropriate. Back into the bomb sites themselves. Celta needs a headshot immediately against Hunter. Sees his shoulder, Hunter sees him, so he backs off even further. Information to gain now for Nico to start pushing forward. M4 gets caught off of the headshot spray. Did he see the second man? I'm not quite certain. Hooksy now needs to stand and fight. Smoke off towards CT. They're going into this B bomb site. The Dane in the corner. Checked upon! Oh no, Aurora! It might be happening again!
Oh, it very much could be. Celta does not hang around out from red. Put down the utility. Nori can get the bomb in. They've got so much map control. And for G2, it just slows it down because they're both coming in from reds.
And those footsteps as well, both sets. Swing and a flashbang. Lineup's not quite there, but both then known. Nori now versus 2. Hunter with the orb. Munacy with the M4. Caught first. Flash over. Second player, Nori's at the back off a position. Oh, the AK swapped out to. And a further flashes. Nori's just baiting him away from the bomb site itself. Hunter trying to get this kill desperately, but the time is all against him. And Nori just waits it out. No information to play for. M4 finally swings. He dives out of the way. I think that might just be enough. This defuse coming in at the very last seconds. And it's Nori taking point for Aurora here. Molotov's going to try and send guys like Hooksy away. He did spot the first peak. Is that going to be full send? It might just be. Smokes down towards long and short. Wall bangs attempted from the CT forces, and Nico might get in amongst the smoke. Peek ahead alongside Hunter. No, Nico just shut down in an instant. Hunter can get that one trade. Kenzie with a responsive FAMAS now forces the issue, and Kenzie will take a dink, but dish one back out of his own right. The AK beats the FAMAS. It's a 4v2 post plant.
And I actually really like that call there for Aurora. You take the tack. It's been quite default heavy. Think about when they've gone for those quicker execs. Towards A, pumped them. Absolutely rolled them over. So you go in towards that B site, you go up to the exec, you know on those quicker rounds, you've been stronger. You've been able to trade not only successfully, but keep more man advantages. And that's going to rip the economy again. G2 is going to be in scrambles. Yes, you've got that AWP and that M4 being saved, but the loss bonus just isn't there. And Aurora, this is a chance to go 8, maybe even 9 rounds here in the first half.
They've got 7, so they've won. T side decimation, another rush on the A side, which they were able to work so unbelievably well the last time they tried it. Nexa sprays awkward. Kenzie just takes his head clean off his shoulders for the bomb plant now.
At G2, trying to get into some retaking scenarios. Monacy does at least get away with one, very close to denying that bomb from going down. Another spam kill actually comes through from one of the Donut individuals.
Spray back from Nori will bring it into a 3-on-3 though. Munacy does not last. A Molotov smoke combination actually extinguishes, I think, the fire there. Blocks off the donut position anyway. Nico swinging, seeing 2, taking 1. Hooksy with the other. And now Deco's Orb lands up the first kill. Spots the second, but doesn't connect it onto Hooksy, who will deny and secure a 4th for G2 to close the half with a 4-round deficit.
Aurora putting on a very good showing right now. And I think for G2, it's
to allow the entries. Players very far away from the bomb site itself. Deco playing off of Munacy's initial face. The Celta tried to bait him in. He got that kill instead. Now Hunter starts to make the move. The footsteps were heard. The USP does not get the kill, though. Lackey can return on site. Nexa returns to the advantage of G2. And Kenzie's Julie start moving in with Nori's USP. Nexa caught looking away. Kenzie swung upon by both. Nexa domes him in. And it finally looks like G2 have found some confidence and a way back into this match.
It just showed there from Celta. Being pushed in from both sides is always going to be difficult. Deco, the other man out there towards Donut, just didn't get anything. There's some good entries coming in for G2. A nice late lurk in from mid to make it uncomfortable for Celta. And in the end, Nori just looks to try and get an exit. Aurora, don't keep coming with that form of success.
Why they'll play carefully as standard. Hooksy, though, has been allowed to walk up to the B bomb site. Deco just domes him in. The Deagle face against Nico next, baiting him even further. Knows that he's been forced back.
That's a very good start for Aurora. That's exactly what they're after. G2 felt like there was a timing. Felt like there was a window of opportunity of that walk forward. Nico and Hunter need to try and put some emphasis down here towards Cheetah. The spam from Kenzie does a lot of damage onto Nico.
Doesn't quite get the full-on kill. Aware of Hunter as well. Moving in alongside Nori. FAMAS on the crossfire. 3 players total on this B defense. G2 having no options but to slow things down and try work a different pick elsewhere. Just none are coming through.
Out towards Cave. This could be a trap setup. Kenzie can take the first contact, try and draw the attention forward.
And spotted Molly against the FAMAS player. Nori still gets it. Oh, Kenzie has landed the kill shot on Nico as well. And now the utility in to try and commit towards the B site. Nexa needs to work an advantage. Nori can swing against both, busting through, unable to get... Not seeing anything by the sheer force of the utility of Aurora here. Celta, 2 around the corner. Spray through, catches that first, Dan that second. Sit down, boys. It's a 5-on-3.
Aurora coming here to play. Nico desperate to try and make something happen. Goes in front of that resmoke out towards ramp, but he's out in the open and he's caught off by Nori.
Didn't know what was going on. Didn't know how to handle it. Taps inaccurate. And the T side. "60 seconds to try and find something back here. Deco. All just on scope against Munacy, but still lands that kill anyway. Hooksy, last player left. Check to the left. The shot doesn't quite connect it. Still he presses, and the M4 will give chase. The information, of course, well known to the Aurora side, so they'll rotate in and close all avenues of escape. He'll try to secure a bomb plant with the smoke in the way. Leg down to 12 HP. But the plant is the best that you can expect in this case. Lucky to fall. Turn around from 2, and they don't quite hang with the guys who are a little bit more proficient on the fundamentals. This is a number 5 ranked team who are losing to Aurora. Respectful of their own accord. It shouldn't really happen, though. And that's what we're seeing. Deco trying to dish out the killing blows. Hooksy, first to fall. Munacy tagged up. Shots continue to ring out from the AWP. Finally forced back with the AK Kensian against Hunter. Hunter can at least find a trade, but he is one of now 4 players that have been tagged up. Next just took a nade there. Incendiary against him. He just about evades it and tries to get back to a rifle.
And there's a late lurk on a retake coming out from A main, and I can't expect that Munacy is going to be ready for this. This should be a fairly easy pick from Lucky.
Here he comes, slowly but surely, checked around by Munacy's position, but he thinks he's safe. To that, he thinks wrong. 3 left standing for G2. Aurora going to try and make their way in. Nori looking to the center of the bomb site. They can only be here at Donut because main has been cleared up entirely. Molotov on the bomb. Is there a smoke to go down for it? They're going to hold it all the way. Lucky doesn't quite hold on, though. 2 out for Aurora. And 6 more to bring it back to overtime. It's a very long road, all things considered. Kensi, look how far forward he's going to get ahead of this flashbang. Hooksey's fully blinded. Celta with a flash assist. Nico making his way in. That Molotov doesn't quite land towards the position either. He's going to burn down a very low HP. Nori can finish the job against Munacy, and the HE should take care of Nico the same. Hunter caught off, does adjust back with a headshot, and it's a 2 versus 2. Molly's in, Orpa watching, getting back to position on the bomb site itself for both CT individuals. They should be aware, or should start to be aware soon, that the A site is under siege.
And that was actually a really good pick from Hunter. When you look at the breakage of that smoke and you look at the timing, it feels like he's going to fall down there towards red, but that 1 kill has actually probably won the round for G2. This is not an easy 2v2.
60 seconds left. Molotov's in, the plant secured at the very edge of the entryway. Getting themselves up onto the tree position. The wraparounds from Nori and Deco. Now looking for Hunter next is AK, ready for the swing, hearing those footsteps. He's going to be ready for the Nori kill, but no, Nori lands the HP advantage next, and now the step up scene. Sprays very awkward against both, and he gets so much damage, but neither of them are kills. Nori with a quadra to close, 20 deep in this map, but one of 2 of Aurora that went that far.
Odds to go on to win entire events. This could be just that step closer. Kenzie outside, repositioning towards the top of credit, not seeing anything at the moment.
Now he has the struggles to get that headshot on the player through the smoke. It's Hunter to start things off against him. Deco now backed up at AC alongside Lackey in over at the Hell locker rooms. Case of timing against Munacy. Back his turn. 2 kills come in for him, and Lackey can get 1 more as well.
Down towards a lower bomb site. The bomb can at least get planted. The thing is, what happens after that point onwards? Rotates from ramp and rotates down from vent can be in very quick here from Aurora.
Onto the site, onto the plant. Nico taps up Lucky. That's 1 back. Okay. Advantage still sits with Aurora here. They've made some noise as well back towards the vents position. They can assume that players might be inbound as well from that ramp position still. Celta going to prove the point. The Julie swing forward. Kill has been found. Nico, 1 more tap to the head of Nori. Looking for a little bit more perhaps. They drop the door. They open it back up here. Surely got to take on towards the diffuser. It's almost come forward entirely for Deco. Nico with 1 more tap to a head.
Smoke to T-Red.
Can't see. Sending the wraparound, I think it might end up being a split A, so I'll focus on the defensive as Lackey swings in, gets 1 kill. Second man also seen. The FAMAS has done so much. Munacy can take it right back. They might have bomb information soon as well. If he gets spotted at this cross, that much will go the way of the CT forces. Kenzie, shoulder baiting, does get taken back to a 3-on-3.
Now, Deco's been heard dropping off of this top hut, so that's at least info for Nexa out to door.
Giving his back turn towards the lobby position just in case he's going in for a crunch. Eyes are set. Selta might just give Nexa what he wants.
G2 can have a lower play. The issue is they still need to deal with Nori, who's down here on the lower bomb site. And with time being low, 1 kill to deny the bomb from going down could actually destroy the rounds.
Nexa, back his turn at the wrong moment. He spent his entire post-round watching that lobby position, and now Nori knows. Catches Huxi. Munacy can take him back and get the plant here, but he needs the full-blown ace, and the CTs are hot on his heels. Plant secured. Selta first up to task. Flash in the way, a second one comes out, he turns away from it, flick, doesn't connect, damage is done, player closer, Deco, Selta will find the killing spray, and it will be 4-0 start for Aurora.
You look at that entire round, and I think you do feel for Nexa slightly. He just gets caught on a timing, looks to try and cut a rotate from the top site, and just doesn't quite have that.
I think G2 are not in that conversation, because at least they're still getting decent with positions. I'll come back to that in a second, because Lackey is about to mow through 2 kills on Huxi and Hunter. Nexa with a responsive back. Advantage for Aurora right here as G2 continue to play fast into the B bomb site. You have got wraparounds coming in from Selta, who will try and hold his position. Incendiary onto control, will try stopping the aggression or over-aggression from G2, but they prioritize the bomb plant, I see.
Once again, another sick hold from the in-game leader. A multi-frag coming through from Lucky. And for G2, now they've got to try and position themselves in a way to recover this post-plant. They're down by 1. There's a lot of time for Aurora to get into some strong retaking positions, and they've got so much util.
Take a bit of time to get in place. Nade sent to open up the double doors. Munacy turning away from the flashbang as well. Nico holding his nerve. 3 make their way out of decon. Good for 1 kill on the AK. Second player can double up. And now they look to turn the man advantage towards the favor of the T side until a moment's respite of Deco in with the kill. Now look for the second. He lands that headshot. But Aurora don't have time. The kit was on the far out player. So it's that first round for G2.
Caught the right-hand side of the body for Deco.
All 3 smokes set in. Kenzie's looking to challenge a bit more directly. He's made a bit of noise. Swing out for Munacy can get that kill. So information game played to perfection there for G2. Still trades available for the CT side. Nori, especially against Huxi. First, the headshot comes in for the AK instead. 2-man advantage now for G2. Deco next to task. AWP shuts down the captain and gets right out of the way.
It's got a teammate with him out towards the observation. Nico can start working in from main. No one towards upper. Nexa behind the smoke at ramp for Selta.
Starts pressing forward. The Galil does catch the man off guard. Now to 2 on the Aurora side. They're still considering the lower bomb site, which actually is where the CTs are holding from. Lackey just made his way back upstairs, so Deco might have to do a lot of the heavy lifting here in terms of this defensive line. The AWP could get caught off at the stairs, 2 to line up. What? No scope on Munacy. Oh, and Hunter goes down as well. 2 versus 2. The bomb's been dropped.
It has, and there's so little time. Deco just needs 1 more kill and this round's done.
8 seconds, Nate sent towards him, and Nico can take it right back. But look at Lackey. No, they haven't got it. Have they got a plant in time? I can't tell. Oh my God. Time beginning to run out on G2. Must be conscious of that much. Deco stands on the defensive, the bane of their existence in round 6. They become the same here in round 7. He's in the open, trying to put off the smoke, sees the shoulder of 1. And I thought he landed the collateral there against Nico as well. But Nexa is caught first and foremost. Quick reposition as well. Hunter and Munacy swing just before the scope of the CT barrel. 20 seconds, 4 on 4. Nori still watching and waiting. They're going to catch off Nico into the back. Huxi can't make his way to the vent dive. Nori can punish that. The AWP backed up. Kenzie unchecked. Munacy cannot adjust towards him. And G2 trying to go quick. Nexa shut down in an instant. Deco with the AWP frag. The kill shot found. Huxi tagged to 29 by the Molotovs. Incendiary sent in by the CT forces. All sorts of bullets are flying. Very few are connecting on the T side. Hunter and Huxi now down to 30 or less.
Deco's just feeling it. As soon as he got that double no-scope, you can see that he's been really proactive. He's constantly looking for fights. Finally, there's at least an opener to come out towards ramp. A lot of utility to force Deco off.
Sent 3 flashes or so around that corner. One of them did catch him. Still, he wants to go for wallbang shots because that's how confident he's feeling. Seltzer, meanwhile, catching m0NESY. One more man down. Hunter extremely low. The next up around this corner. I don't know if Seltzer's aware of him just yet. Either way, that bomb is on site and will need to get planted. Could well be denied. One shoulder peeking out to the right. Dealt with. Hunter with a responsive 16 HP. Incendiary, not even required. Nori's XM is still in play. It still has the kill. And Nico is in a 1-on-3. He needs to show that pistol accuracy we saw from the first round out of him. But on the AK, and against half by the rest of the C, he's going to make their way in towards the ramp control. Lucky M4 does mow through 2 despite taking the early tags. He damn near gets 3. Finally, a little something back for the G2 side. There's not much presence around the B-bomb site either. Hunter might catch kenzY completely off guard. Oh, the sawn-off gets such little damage done. Landed towards his legs. Nori gets tagged a little bit more heavily. But those 2 HEs forcing him out into fights. He does win one, but not the other.
And Nexa on the bomb site needs to try and step up. The issue is this M4 doesn't have much support around it.
Seeing the shoulder, Nori, be careful about taking this fight. He's still low HP, but Nexa's spray doesn't connect. He's forced back. Nico with a Deagle, low HP of his own right. Flash is sent. Nexa's completely blinded. Nori with the kill. Deagle versus 3. There's the first. And the second not coming in. Seltzer closes on the defuse in an instant. Number 9 for Aurora. In for the M4 of Lucky. Backed up 58 seconds. You hear anything, you'll go back to check for Hunter. AK ready for the headshot. 2-man advantage now for G2. Will it stay?
Seltzer's got to be worried about Heaven, but he's also worried about Lobby, so might just try and search for some information. Nori get caught out towards the door. Nexa has not dropped.
Now Nico can close in the pincers. Nori goes down. M4 swing also caught off by the star. And now Deco's in a 1-on-5. Stellar element, but it seems like it's a bit too far to go.
Yeah, I think the best that he can hope for here is just to try and keep it slightly expensive and, of course, hold on to that big green. I mean, they'll be able to buy it next round anyway. Aurora. 9 rounds up. Drop their second. G2, though, I mean, it was a pretty good round from just the default alone. The opening pick from outside of the AWP of m0NESY helping out quite a bit.
It's a second round. Meanwhile, kenzY's ready over at the decon position. Molly set. T-side players walking their way forward. Nico. Seen. Spray. Hunter gets caught next. And just like that, the advantage is negated. The HG's even going to catch m0NESY off guard. His shot doesn't connect this time. He's known. And the bomb dropped in the open.
m0NESY is in a very tough position. HooXi's trying to see if he can create some space, walk up here towards the upper bomb side. Him and Seltzer are so close to one another, and it actually goes the way of Seltzer on low HP.
Oh, God, HooXi. Oh, m0NESY is still a shot. Again. Nico. Trying to prod the molly sent. kenzY flashes ahead of his position. m0NESY does get that first kill alongside Hunter's Julius, who can mow through 2 of his own. Seltzer comes up with 2 on the turn, and it's a 2 versus 2. HooXi, oh, he can't hit the headshot. Whiffs every single one. And now Nexa, re-edition, here to try and clutch a 1-on-2.
Now look at the way that Aurora have just stabilized with the clock. They just know, freeze it up, slow it down. Seltzer's already got away with more than he could have asked for. Nexa will have to deal with both of these T-side players, and Aurora just know, as long as we play together, we shouldn't lose this round. Because as soon as we get contact, it should just be a 1-for-1 trade.
He's read their reposition well enough. Nori makes his way in. There's one tap. Seltzer caught off guard, but he still wins the triple. I think it's back to the drawing board for our favorites, which feels so odd to say given the scoreline now and what we've seen. HooXi at least burns 2 on the run out. Aurora getting reckless there towards the squeak door. Advantage of G2, but the weapons that they have still could fall apart at the seams to the AK. Range gain potential. They'll slow it down.
Yeah, this could actually be a survival round from G2. Aurora taking this as a heavy bonus, even having a P90 involved. Nexa with a very decent crossfire with m0NESY out at ramp.
kenzY with 1 return. There's the double up. That's what I'm talking about. Turn on Hooksy next up. He has no idea that he's out towards this main entrance of the lobby control. Minute to play with. Hunter on a big old flank, defending that B bomb site. Hooksy to hold A. Big gap up towards heaven and hell if they make their move through that. Aurora still making their decisions.
At least they've got a lot of time. That will help them make this decision. And again, similar to that 2v1 previously, as long as you play together, as long as you buddy up, the weaponry advantage is huge. And Hooksy alone towards A should get isolated if they come in heaven.
Playing against that heaven position, Celta moving in alongside Kenzie. Check angles, spray. It's the first tries, and damn near gets the second, but Kenzie alive on 1 point of health. He's going for the fight as well. Hunter could get caught off. He stalled it though. Tapped again, going for the headshot. Hunter has read him so well. A smoke comes back. Will he plant in the midst of it? No, he's trying to bait him even closer. 10 seconds, Kenzie. Surely you won't win this clutch. He's going in for more. Hunter, the footsteps are heard. 3 seconds.